Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Backyard Sports League play journey with the Mighty Fishes. This is episode number 7, and will feature game number 7, which is a massive one for us as we are taking on the first place and undefeated Green Rockets on the road to conclude our first half of the season. So once this game is done, we will have seen every other team in the league one time, and it will give us a real sense of where we land in the hierarchy. We come into this game in second place with a record of 4-2 after a solid victory in our last game against the Junior Wombats. So this is a big chance for us to really prove that this momentum that we have since the walk-off home run a few games ago is legitimate and will hopefully lead us to a league championship and a playoff appearance. So this is definitely a big one. We are at Steele Stadium, so celebrating Ernie Steele's homecoming today. Certainly grateful that he agreed to join our team when we weren't going to be playing our home games at his park. So let's get into the game.
Hi-ho and good day, folks. Sunny day with you along with the ever-stylish Vinny the Gooch.
As always, yo.
I hope you all brought your own snacks today because the concession stand is closed.
There's a concession stand?
That has me wondering, Vinny, where did you get that corn dog?
I ain't revealing my secrets.
While I try to solve this mystery, let's take a look at the game we have lined up.
Here to dazzle you today are Mighty Fishes and Green Rockets.
2 teams, 1 goal, victory! Let's see who takes it. It's time to play ball.
All right, we are ready to go here. We are up to bat first in this game, and as we would all expect, we see that the Green Rockets are wearing blue jerseys. Let's see if we can get a good start, a strong heat pitch from Jay Green on the mound. So, and that is followed up with a fly out to center. I can see Kenny Kawaguchi is out in
Pablo Sanchez
left field, so just trying to get a sense of why this team is undefeated, and right off the bat we can see they have 2 very strong pitchers, which
that one gets through.
Is incredibly important for navigating through this league. And Pablo rounds out to third.
This kid is an impressive force on the plate. Just make sure to sanitize the bat when he's done with it.
A long one and deep.
That one took a detour.
Mikey with a nice inside-out swing there, but it goes just foul.
A clean pitch down the line.
Yikes! That's a ball.
Smokes that one.
And just foul again, but he's really targeting that third base line.
We've got a sweep job in the stands.
Until that pitch, which he gets a handle on. Once again, it's the left hook that our team really seems to feast on that particular pitch, and Mikey Thomas gets a hold of one for a solo home run, which puts us on the board and in front 1-0. Fantastic swing, especially with 2 strikes there.
Batter beware, this one's raring to go. Got all of
Ahmed
that
Khan
one.
trying
It's
to
down this inning.
keep the momentum going, but he hits it right to the right fielder, and that gets him thrown out at first. So 1-0 after the top of the inning.
It's K-Man
Let's
the
see
speed demon up
how
to bat.
If this kid
Luann
makes good
gets us
contact with
started
the ball,
on the mound.
it's the last you'll ever see of it.
Oh, worm burner. Snag drags it off the
Good
dirt.
first pitch,
That's a
and she
textbook
gets
out.
the ground out to herself, and Kenny Kawaguchi retired to start
Now,
off the inning.
here's a kid who looks like they practiced their home run trot in the mirror this week.
She and her Teddy make one dynamic duo.
One strike
She's
on the
sure
count.
to take out anyone who even thinks about stealing a base.
She says that Teddy gives her advice on how to pitch. Gotta watch your kneecaps on those
Once
haters.
again, it's hit over to the
These kids
right
are
side of the
chomping at
infield.
the bit to prove
Very similar to the
themselves.
first out.
Up to the plate
And
with
that
big
is
dreams and
2
a
up
bigger
and
swing.
2 down
It's
to
our
start.
favorite.
Let's see if this
The
kid
game.
can actually ball, or if they're just good standing there.
A valiant swing, but no dice. Strike one. Rounder to right field.
And this one is rifled to right field. It does get
Straight to
past
second.
Runner on
Mikey
first.
Thomas, so that will be a single for the Rockets here,
comes
and the inning
neighborhood's
continues.
newest ace, towing the rubber and ready to deal.
A new face steps in as batter. Let's see if the kid
A tater to right field.
And that's another one, very
Lifts it up
similar.
in
Once
second.
again, rifled past Mikey
We've got a
Thomas,
runner on
and this
first and
will
second.
lead to another single, and there are now
Taking
2
the mound
on
today,
with
this
2 outs.
batter is cleaning
and
the bases.
Luann
crowd is
get
buzzing
out
for the
of
newcomer.
this mini jam.
pressure, kid.
Just ready and waiting.
That is popped up to Ernie Steele, makes the catch, and that will do it for the first inning. We have a 1-0 lead. Solid start
It's
to
the
this
MVP
contest.
herself,
Definitely
Jacinda Smith walking
a
up to
quality opponent
They don't call her
that we are up
MVP
against
for nothing.
here today.
This kid will send you packing.
bat and drove one deep.
Jacinda Smith
And that's a
just
foul.
misses on the first pitch there.
Got a hold of it.
Second
Foul ball,
one, ooh,
folks.
that looked borderline, but it is called foul by the umpire.
What a
So
skillful
2 strikes
throw.
now,
What a
and she
rip.
straightens this one out, hits it to left field,
Hits the
and
runner
this
on
will be a single. She slides into first. Not entirely sure why, but all
He's
good.
gonna slam this to the moon.
Drilled it into left field.
You
That looked
can't
like
win
an
'em all.
absolute meatball for Vlad. Just misses out on it
It's
and
rockstar drummer
flies
Amir
out
Khan
to
stepping
Kenny
up to bat.
Kawaguchi in
Amir
left
will do
field,
anything to
which
be
brings
as
up
cool as
Amir
his
Khan.
brother. Let's hope that includes hitting a home.
Line drive.
Another pitch that
Good hits
looked
coming
there to be
your way,
hit.
but
This
the
one goes
dugout
directly
will
to the right
always be
fielder,
there for you.
and Amir is thrown out
Or
at
slam
first.
dunks or homers.
so
Ernie Steele
runner on
is
second,
no joke.
You
and
gotta admire the kid's moxie
2 outs.
and his height.
Ernie Steele getting to
Got
bat
all of that.
in his own backyard, and this one is sent to Kenny Kawaguchi, bounces right in front of him, and that will allow Ernie Steele
Luann
to
Louis and
get
her
a
trumpet
single there.
sidekick Teddy
Jocinda
are
staying
at
put
bat.
Some
at
say that
second.
there holds
Never
the
make
spirit
the
of a
third out
legendary
at
ball
third.
player. And
Truer
that's why
words
Luann is such a
rarely
great
spoken
player.
in
Go
baseball.
Just made
outside.
that
And
up.
that does
Ball
give
one.
Luann Louis a chance here in the top of the second.
Tracking it down.
And that is hit in the gap to right center field. Very nice piece of hitting. Jocinda trying to leg it out to home, and she will get there.
A run has been
Fantastic
scored, folks.
base running
He's
and
really
2
going to
out
knock it
hitting
out of the park.
from Luann
Pete
Louis,
Wheeler has stepped
and
up
it
to
is
bat.
now
Louis is the
2 to
fastest
nothing.
member on the team, as
Really
long as he's
nice
headed in the
work
right
there from
direction.
all involved.
One
Back
managed
to the
slip
top
through.
of the order now with Pete Wheeler.
That one's driven deep.
This is hit well to
Bases
left
are loaded,
field
and the crowd
and
is
will
at the edge of
load the
their seat.
bases
The
for
living
Pablo
legend,
Sanchez.
Pablo Sanchez is here to
Big
show us how it's
opportunity
done.
for us here to potentially blow the game open early, which has been kind of a pattern even as some of those leads disappeared early in the season.
Covers it. They've shut
And
them
Pablo
down
will
this season.
absolutely hammer this one, but right to the center fielder, so that ends the threat and the inning with the Fishes up 2 to nothing.
Stepping up to the plate with big dreams and a bigger swing, it's our favorite rookie.
A new face steps in as batter.
Let's see. That swing must have been practiced for
And
hours.
this is a solid swing from
We've got
the
a
Rockets
runner on
there
first.
to get a leadoff single. That pitch definitely caught a bit too much of the plate and was duly sent into the gap.
A little dribbler. Flex it.
This pitch going to be grounded to Luann. She makes the play to first base. Probably the right call there. More natural throw for her, and that gets us one out with a runner
Now
on second.
here's a kid who looks like they practiced their home run.
A swing and a miss.
Strike one. A nasty pitch with a lot of heat. Strike two.
2 strikes here. Can Luann finish it off?
Better take
No,
attention now, because
no,
that
she
ball is
cannot.
outta here, and
An
it ain't coming
unfortunate 2-strike slow ball there is crushed over the trees in left field, skipping off the pool. Crazy amounts of topspin on that one. And that also ties the game
Still
at
some breathing
2.
room.
So, unfortunate, but you have to expect an undefeated
All eyes
team
are on the pitch.
to put in a good fight, as this one is grounded to third. Nice play by Ahmed Khan there for the second out,
Always a fan
and
favorite,
a nice
Kenny
bounce back
Kawaguchi is up to
at
bat.
bat from
Kenny is a
Luann
strong
Louis.
hitter. This young batter means business.
Ball 1.
Teddy throwing this next one.
Ground ball up the first base
And
line.
once again, Kenny
That's
going to
all,
ground out
folks.
to the right
That's
side
it.
of the infield. And that finishes off the second inning with the game tied 2-2. A very nice contest
He's
shaping
blown
up
his
here.
nose. Now he's ready to blow the ball out of the park. It's Mikey Thomas.
He has a powerful sneeze and a powerful swing.
A long fly.
Watch out,
Mikey
birds!
Thomas leading off for us. Already has a home run in this game.
That's strike
But
2.
once again, finds himself down 2 strikes.
A solid pitch with
This one
personality.
is down the middle, and he is going to get a hold of it into the left center field gap for a single. Very nice swing.
Ahmed Khan is at bat, ready to play the hit.
Mikey continues to impress today with his 2-strike hitting. And that is right there for Ahmed Khan to get a hold of, and he does not miss out. 276 feet to center field. Perfect contact. And just like that, our 2-run lead is restored, and it is now a 4-2 ball game.
Jocinda Smith looked to earn her MVP nickname at bat.
Come on, let's see what you've got.
Now, Jocinda Smith coming up with a special at-bat opportunity, and she drops down the crazy bunt, which is going to make its way past the field and out into right field, and Jocinda will make third with no trouble, and I think she's going to be able to score as they really struggle to get this ball back in. And it's an inside the park home run for Jocinda Smith to stretch the lead to 5-2. That is exactly the type of result you want from a crazy bunt. And now Vlad Guerrero comes up with still nobody out here in the third. And he will rifle one to center field.
Runner on
And he's
first.
barely safe. Needs to think about
Base
hustling
runs are
a
batting.
little bit
Ahmed
better
Khan is
than
one
that there.
cool dude.
Taking that one
Sticks ain't as
pretty
strong as his
casually.
brother, but
Of course,
don't
Steel
underestimate
Stadium
him.
with the
He
short
come
center
from a
field.
family of-
A long one and deep.
Pretty
player
notorious
was
for those types of plays. Amir Khan flies out to center,
Pitchers
and we have
better rate
one
higher
on
for this one.
with one
Ernie
out
up to
as
bat.
Ernie Steele
on
comes
first?
up once again.
No, really.
Back towards the
That
outfield.
one was there to be hit, and a delayed start from Vlad, not his finest hour running the bases. It needs to be said. He is forced out at second base, leaving us with a runner on first and 2 out for Luann Louis.
And will run the bases before the catcher.
Jay Green fighting hard to finish off this inning, and Luann is going to send this into the right center field gap for another single, and the inning continues.
Looking a bit confused, we have Pete Wheeler stepping up to the plate.
Batter up. Wait, oh, that's me.
Swing goes the batter.
And Pete will send this to left. Another opportunity here coming up for Pablo Sanchez with the bases loaded, just like in the last inning.
Even though the secret
And
weapon
he
doesn't
take
speak
advantage
any English,
this time.
we all know he's a rad dude.
One strike on the count. Up to
And
pitch
they
is
make the pitching
coolest kid
change
on the
here.
block,
Kenny Kawaguchi is in.
That one's headed
Gives
right
Pablo
back
one to hit,
to
but
Madeline
he
this
once
inning.
again hits it straight to the outfielder, and that will finish the inning. A productive one for us with 3 runs, and we are
Stepping
now
to
up
the plate with
5-2
Pete
as we
bigger
move
swing
to the bottom of the
is our
third.
favorite rookie.
The crowd is buzzing for the newcomer. No pressure.
That's a slow roller.
And an excellent start as Luann induces the ground out once again
This batter is
for the
cleaning
first out
bases.
of the inning.
Watch me go.
That one's rolling. Scooped up.
And Pete has not run over to first. I was
on first.
thinking this was going to be another easy ground out, but Pete did
Cuts it
not
to the
move.
pitcher.
Caught
Right
in
out
La
to
La
the
Land
pitcher.
a bit there.
Taking
Luann
him
had
out
the
today,
play
this
made,
batter is
but
cleaning the
no one
bases.
covering the bag, and the runner is safe. We will have a talk with Pete between innings. Unfortunate for us, and now Vlad has
First and
tripped
second.
when attempting to make the throw to
Look
second,
out.
and
Here comes the
unfortunately,
newcomer.
back
Ready
to
rock
back
this stadium. Okay.
fielding mistakes have led us to have 2
Strike
on
one.
and 1 out when this inning probably should have been over.
Ooh, that's just embarrassing.
Luann trying to stay calm, gets 2 strikes on the next hitter, goes for the slow ball and gets the strikeout. Excellent pitching there. If the fielding is going to let you down,
Taking the mound
take
today,
care of
this
business
batter is
yourself.
cleaning the bases.
Very nice pitching as she works hard to not
Look out.
get
That's
frustrated and
Pete.
throws the spitball, and this one is going to once again find its way
Throws it over.
behind Mikey Thomas, and that will load the bases here with 2 outs. Luann trying to finish off this inning. Oh my goodness, and they have unleashed an aluminum power swing.
He has arrived.
That is so unfortunate, as it is a grand slam for the Rockets, and we are not going to make Luann pitch anymore after that. Nothing she could do about that, and we are, in fact, punished for our fielding mistakes earlier in the inning with a go-ahead grand slam. So it is now 6-5 here in the third.
Like that one.
2
It's all
outs.
yours.
Look out.
Runner on
Here comes the
first
newcomer.
as Ernie
Ready
Steele
to rock this
now
stadium.
into pitch.
Batter up.
The ball whizzes down towards center. And that's a strike.
Now is not the time to choke. 2 strikes.
Got 2 strikes here, and they do get a hold of it. But a nice play by Pablo Sanchez, now playing shortstop, to finish off the inning. That was not a good inning from us in the field. So we are now down 6-5 as we move to the 4th. And as Mikey Thomas comes up to bat, a lot of consoling of Luann going on in the dugout. Just really unfortunate because she had pitched so well and really isn't going to see the fruits of her labor after that massive aluminum power grand slam. Mikey Thomas getting us off to a good start here in the fourth, though, with a single to left. Now Ahmed Khan
This slugger is no joke.
is back to follow it up, hit a home run his last time up. Looking for another one here. Doesn't quite get a hold of it this time. And that is the first out of the inning.
It's the MVP herself, Jocinda Smith, walking up to bat.
It's Jocinda Smith. She puts the pow in power.
Ball one.
Swing, why don't you?
That ball was hit so
Jocinda
high.
trying to hit this one to the left, but gets under it a little bit. And that will be out number 2.
It's Vlad Guerrero.
Now Vlad Guerrero coming up to bat. He's had some trouble base running and the fielding mistake in the last inning. So can he redeem himself a little bit here? Yes, he can. A lovely line drive into the right center field gap. And that will put 2 on now for Amir Khan,
Show you my cool moves.
who gets the special swing and has aluminum power. Can he make contact? Yes, he can, and he hooks it,
Go in.
and it is gone. 120 feet. Didn't necessarily get all of that one on the swing, but keeps it fair and gets it over the fence with the power of the aluminum bat. And we are back on top here, 8-6, and you'll notice we unlocked power siblings. I imagine that's because Ahmed and Amir have both homered in this game. And now Ernie Steele with an opportunity with the orange bolt swing. Gets it to right field and will get a single out of this. So the inning continues.
Little Luann Louis loops up to
Luann
bat.
Louis coming up now. Hopefully feeling all right now that the lead is restored.
Hit hard.
She gets a hold of one, but straight to the center fielder to finish the inning. But another productive inning with the bat. We are up 8-6 as we move to the bottom of the fourth.
Okay, pitcher, give me one right over the center.
This one's coming in with some heat.
It's headed straight back to the outfield.
And Ernie
Out of
Steele
there.
starts off with a ground out to Pete Wheeler at first base. Very easy play. And one quick out for us.
And that's a strike.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Rounder through the gap.
Another nice
They're unstoppable.
pitch there. Another ground out, this time to Ahmed Khan. And that is 2 quick outs here in the fourth.
A new
Feels
face
like
steps in as batter.
If we
Let's
can
see if
get
the
out of
kid's
this
got
with
the
no
swing to
runs, it would be a
climb
good
right up the
momentum
middle.
boost. This time it's hit to Pablo Sanchez, and he's going to make the play. And that is 3 straight ground outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Fantastic pitching and much better fielding. And that is a scoreless inning, so we move to the fifth, still up 8-6.
Rumor has it that Pete once ran so fast that his shoes fell off, and he could never find them again.
And Pete Wheeler gets us started by absolutely hammering one to center. Excellent swing and a leadoff blast, which pushes our lead now to 9-6. Great stuff, and another achievement that I believe is the third one in the last inning and a half. So this is becoming a very fruitful game for us, but still a long way to go, and an undefeated opponent who we know will fight back. But Pablo is going to make it just that little bit more difficult. He was struggling with runners on base and the bases loaded. So with nobody on base, he finally gets a hold of one, and that is back-to-back home runs to start the fifth. And it is now 10-6 as
Mikey Thomas is up to
Pablo
This
hits it out.
kid is an impressive force on the plate. Just make sure to sanitize the bat when he's done with it.
Now Mikey drops down the crazy bunt, but he really got all of it, and it goes straight to Kenny Kawaguchi, who throws him out, and that is unfortunate with the special swing there. Really nothing that Mikey could have done about that. So that is one out now here in the fifth.
All eyes are on the pitch.
Ooh, a tricky play, batter.
And Ahmed Khan is going to ground out to short. So a
Jacinda
second
Smith
out
looked to
here.
earn her MVP nickname at bat.
All right, pitcher. Let's see what you got.
And that's a strike.
That one's got some hang time.
And Jacinda gets under this one and flies out to right. So that will finish off the top of the fifth, but another productive inning with the bat for us as we push the lead out to 10-6. We go to the bottom of the fifth with Ernie Steele trying to continue his strong pitching performance here in his own backyard.
One managed to
He
slip
gets
through.
strike one to start off the inning.
Ready and waiting.
And that is going to be
Slings it.
popped up to
We've got a
third,
runner on
and
first.
honestly,
Look out.
probably should have
Here
been caught.
comes the newcomer,
So
ready to rock this
once
game.
again, some struggles in the field, just these little lackadaisical plays.
Strike one.
So once again, probably should have an out, and instead it's a runner on first. We saw Luann get punished for this in the
Ground
third,
ball up the first baseline.
but this time Ernie is going to get a ground out.
Team.
He tags out the lead runner and is just
where
a
it
little
came
late
from.
with the throw to first.
Look out.
So it
Here
is a
comes the
fielder's
newcomer.
choice, one
Ready to
on
rock
and
this
one out.
stadium.
Watch me go.
Should be playable.
This one is popped up to Jacinda,
Now that
and
was a
she
nice
gets
play.
the lead runner as well. So 2 outs now. Still just a runner on first. Can Ernie Steele get out of this one?
And that's a strike. That's 2.
Starts strong with 2 strikes. Can he finish it off?
Strike
Yes, he
3.
can. A
Better luck
fantastic
next
pitch
time.
there.
Side retired.
Gets the swing and miss, and the bottom of the fifth ends scoreless in spite of the extra out that we provided. We go to the final inning of the game with a 10-6 lead against the undefeated Rockets.
A little to the
Vlad
left.
Guerrero leading off for us, and he just gets that past
Runner
the
on
third
first.
baseman for a single to start off
It's rockstar
this
runner,
inning.
Amir Khan stepping up to bat.
Amir will do anything to be as cool as his
Amir
brother.
Khan up again
Let's
now,
hope that
homered
includes
in his
hitting
last
it
at bat,
Straight
and
back
this
to the
time hooks it
outfield.
just foul
Dropped it like a
down
turkey.
the left field line.
Back towards the outfield.
Whoa.
Then
Foul
just
ball.
foul down the right field line. So 2
That is
strikes
beware.
here
This one's
on
very
Amir,
low.
and he got a hold of another one.
That means goodbye.
Unbelievable swing there with 2 strikes, and that is home runs in back-to-back at-bats for Amir Khan, and this gives us 2 big-time insurance runs, putting us up 12-6
Pitchers better aim higher for this one.
in
Ernie
the
up to
6th,
bat.
and Ernie Steele
You might want to back
will
up.
try to keep the
That
momentum
kid is
going,
gonna need a plane ticket to
and
get
this
back.
is
We all
just-
experience heartbreak one day or another.
barely not
Luann
hit
Lee and her trusty
enough,
sidekick Teddy are
and
at
he
bat.
flies out
Some say
to center
that
field,
player
and
holds
now
the spirit
Luann
of a
Louis
legendary ball player.
coming
And
up to
that's
bat
why Luann
once
is such a
again.
great-
Strike one.
A solid pitch with personality. That's
She
one
lines this to
powerful
right
strike.
field, and even
And
though
the
she's
runner's
fast,
out.
she hit it hard enough that she will be thrown out at first.
Looking a bit confused.
That is
we
now
have
2
Pete
outs
Wheeler
here
stepping up to the
in
plate.
the 6th.
What am I supposed to do again?
Smacks it down the line.
I'm glad I
Again,
didn't break
just
that
barely
window.
foul there off the bat of Pete Wheeler.
And belted.
And this one is
That's
hit
all,
hard
folks.
to left
Go
field,
get
but it is caught. So that finishes the inning. Another productive one with the bat. You can see we scored at least 1 run in every inning of this game. Can we finish it off now in the bottom of the 6th?
My time to
Ernie
shine.
Steele still dealing on the mound. He's going to try and pull out the big freeze here, and does get a strike
And
off of it.
that's a strike.
Though there wasn't much of a freeze, I must say.
Grounder to right field.
This one is going to be grounded right to Mikey Thomas. Can he make the play to first? Yes, he can. A great start to the inning here. 1 down, 2 to go.
Strike one.
And strike 1 is delivered.
A little outside. Ball 1. Line drive.
And that is hit
Wow.
right to Mikey Thomas, who makes a wonderful catch
Came in
off
speed
the
demon
line
after
drive.
If
And
this
that
kid
is
makes
now
good contact
2
with the
outs
ball,
with Kenny
it's the
Kawaguchi
last
coming up to
you'll ever
bat.
see of it.
Chopper to third.
And he is going to ground it over by Ernie Steele. Ernie turns, makes the throw, and got him. And there you have it. What a really nice performance in the end. Definitely some things that need to be cleaned up. But the story of the day is that we have defeated the previously undefeated Green Rockets 12-6. An excellent road performance, continuing our positive momentum. And it really was a power surge from the top of the lineup. Everybody with at least 1 home run. Amir Khan with 2 from the 7 spot. 7 home runs in total. And Ernie Steele coming in at his own home park and just putting together a masterful relief pitching performance after that difficult bottom of the 3rd. And there you can see we have moved ourselves within a game of the Rockets for first place, as we now sit at 5-2 halfway through the season, with the Rockets now 6-1. Really nice game in the end. Some fielding mistakes that we will look to clean up as we head towards the second half of the season, where we will once again be playing the Red Melonheads, who again, in that first game of the season, pulled off the big rally to defeat us. So looking for some vengeance there. We are on the road again, which is a little interesting from the schedule makers. But nevertheless, we have enough tokens to open another set of card packs. So let's take a look quickly here at what we have got today. We've got Luann's Bear, fantastic. The Flamingo, Julie Dunkel, and a Luann Louis 3-star card. A couple of these I think we already had, which is all good, but that Luann Louis card, definitely a new one for us. And why not take a look at the Aces pack, another achievement for us here. It says Silver Aces. So something in terms of the cards we've unlocked. We got Kenny Kawaguchi, Amir Khan, and Stephanie Morgan. Couple new cards there. Really just the Kenny Kawaguchi card was a new one for us. But they do give you tokens when you get a repeat card, which is very nice of them. And with our Sluggers pack, We got Chico Papas, who has definitely been a slugger that we have had to deal with in the past. So there you have it for the card packs. Nothing too major, no 4-star remix cards for us today, but the collection continues to grow as we continue to play, and we are winning more, which means we are getting more tokens, which is always appreciated. Just notice that we do have the complete Jocinda Smith set, so doing a nice little scroll through there. We did add Bunt to our hitting collection. So the cards continue to look good as we have hit the halfway point of our regular season. So we will be playing each team again in the same order and apparently in the same venue in some cases. A bit unfortunate that we're not playing everyone home and away, but it is what it is. Looks like one of our achievements was to hit 30 home runs. Power Siblings, unsurprisingly, was 2 home runs in the same game, and the Silver Aces card was for 15 2-star cards in our card collection. So a productive episode on multiple fronts with a big win and some exciting achievements unlocked. We continue to make progress both in league play and the game at large. Hope you enjoyed today's contest. Thank you, as always, for watching, and we will catch you all next time.